or SD slots. Yes, that is a big problem for some people. It'd be nice if you can hook up a mouse to, I don't know about mouse, but like a keyboard to it through a USB slot and just done. What Apple's done actually is they created their own keyboard thing for it to connect the dock connector. That works, but I wish I could do it somewhere, like use a keyboard in landscape mode. That'd be nice. So I mean, a USB cable would be very nice to import pictures and stuff, and things like that, but they didn't add one because it's not supposed to be a netbook. It's not supposed to be a laptop. It's supposed to be a device of its own. SD slot, that would have been, I don't know why they didn't add this one. It would have been nice instead of having to buy a whole nother camera kit. I guess that's just the way they make their money. But it'd be totally nice just to slide in a SD card and have your photos in your iPad like that. Boom. Hopefully that's a next generation upgrade. We'll see. No front-facing camera. Okay, I'm gonna go over cameras right now. Cameras. People are like, okay, if it's so like fast and stuff, why doesn't it have a camera? All right, I can't. First of all, a camera on the front. I can't see that happening. I can't see myself at a soccer game holding this huge freaking device. No, I just can't see. You know, I can't see myself taking pictures like this. Like, no, it's just not happening. I can't see myself holding this huge thing, $800 device out there at an amusement park, especially. You know. And taking pictures. I don't see myself doing that. You know, it's just I wouldn't use it. That's not what would sell me. What would sell me even more is if it had a front-facing camera for things like Skype, Ustream, video conferencing, whatever. That'd be really, really awesome. That could actually this could actually push on the whole what is it, like see each other's face while talking, like Skype, but mobile, you know, so like the whole communication thing going on. That'd be really cool, you know. It just push it even more. And I don't know why they didn't add that. Hopefully it's another upgrade. Like, okay. No earphones. I paid $800. Why not throw me in a set of earphones? Even a cheap one. Come on. So no earphones. Portrait mode keyboard is not the best. The portrait mode, like this, the keyboard, it's kind of hard to type. It's very uncomfortable for my hands personally. I have actually pretty small hands. Okay. So I mean, I don't know, I just don't like using the portrait mode keyboard. It's very uncomfortable for me. What I like to do is actually use the landscape. No matter what, I'm always using landscape. Yes, it's a little bit wider, but I mean, I don't know. I just use the landscape whether I'm sitting, standing, whatever. Portrait mode is very uncomfortable. Unless I'm holding it like this and then I'm typing, then that's fine. But as for typing like this, it's uncomfortable for me. Okay. So I'm always using landscape keyboards. Slippery for your lap. Case is needed. And you basically have to be sitting down for comfortable typing. Okay, so this aluminum backing is very, very slippery. Very slippery. I actually ordered a Belkin Grip View for this iPad. Hopefully I'll be getting that next week to eliminate that whole slippery backness, because it's extremely slippery, and I can't have it in my lap without it slipping around if my like knees are, you know, facing down or something. I kind of have to have my knees straight or kind of facing up. No, straight, just flat, and then type. You know, I mean, it's comfortable that way, but it sucks just knowing that there's a risk of it sliding all over the place and stuff. So I mean, you know, or holding it as a book, it could just slide off. You know, so the back is slippery. I actually did buy my case right here, so I have it in my case, and it gives it a nice elevated thing here, and I just type really comfortably. But if you're going to buy an iPad, you're going to need a case to elevate it or to stop it from slipping. I'm going to tell you that right now. And all the cases, all of the accessories are extremely expensive. You're going to find yourself paying loads of money for accessories. I've already spent... Okay, I bought the anti-glare and Belkin Grip View just the other day, and I spent $100 right there. The case, this in-case case, at the time I bought it, it was like $60. Everything is way overpriced for the iPad, but you know, that's what you have to deal with. I mean, whatever, I guess. I paid $200 for my iPad. I mean, I can dump a few hundred on it. No, I really can't, but wow. You expect to spend a lot of money on this device, especially with apps. Done. Okay. Okay, I'll just go over that right now. Apps, they're very expensive. You'll find yourself buying a nice app. For example, Pages. The Pages app, $10. Boom, $10 burnt through your pocket. Of course, that app is amazing, and I use it so much, and it's probably one of the best apps I've bought but you know, you're just gonna burn holes through your wallet by buying a bunch of apps. Okay, I've already spent way too much money on apps. I've spent probably $30 to $50 on apps just because they're so expensive. Yeah, you'll find those few dollar apps. You'll find a bunch of free apps, but they won't be as quality as you know, the HD good apps. Alright, so just letting you know, the App Store is very expensive as well. Everything about the iPad at this point is expensive. Hopefully it'll all calm down as years go by, but I mean, if you're going to buy an iPad, it's going to be a lot of money. It's totally worth it, but it's going to be a lot of money. The weight can be an issue while holding the iPad. If I have actually been reading a lot on this guy lately. For example, the book Ender's Game. Yeah, I put that book on here, and I'm trying to read it like this. And I mean, I've gotten kind of used to it, but when you first get your iPad and you're holding it like this to read, it gets pretty heavy over, like, after holding it for a while. It does get a little bit heavy, and it kind of sucks, so you have to kind of adjust yourself, and you know, you're kind of just moving all over the place trying to read. So just so you know, hey, reflection there. Anyways, so iPad is pretty heavy, so be prepared for that. What else? Trying to go through this really quick here. No easy printing. You cannot print directly off the iPad with the standard OS, which I don't know why that didn't happen. Hopefully that comes in OS 4. But at this point, if you want to print, you're going to have to buy an app or just email it to yourself, open it up on your computer, and then print from there. I actually bought an app called Print Central, I believe, and it's really nice. I mean, I get to print out of my email, I get to print through whatever I need to, and it works great. But I just wish printing would be a little bit more easier than that. The app I bought, you actually have to install a program on your laptop, which then they connect to each other through the network, and then you print through your printer. Okay. Reading books at night hurts my eyes. Yes, if this screen is very bright, even when on the lowest brightness, for example on the internet, this thing will burn your eyes. No, I'm kidding. It won't burn your eyes, but it'll really hurt your eyes. I'm on the computer 24/7, and I'm looking at my computer screen all day. My eyes never ever really hurt. They never got strained, okay? The iPad hurt my eyes. I was very surprised. I thought, you know, oh, I'm immune to that. You know, that stuff doesn't hurt me. It did. It really did. At night, this thing is just like, it hurts because it's so bright. Okay? But through the iBooks app, if you're going to read, you can lower the brightness. It'll still be bright, but I mean, you can adjust it somewhat, you know, and it won't hurt as much. But just be prepared for that. It's not really a complete darkness kind of device. Like this lighting I have right now, it's totally fine. I mean, I could look at it for hours and hours, but just know if you're in complete darkness trying to read, it might hurt you. No charging while hooked up to the computer. That sucks. If you're syncing your iPad to your computer, it's gonna say not charging right here, and it's like, okay, why? You know, you have to charge it through an outlet, and that's the only way it's gonna give you enough power to power up the iPad. Okay, let me see. No camera. Blah, blah, blah. Apps are expensive. Slip your lap. Noisy printing. Alright, that's basically everything. Oh, no flash. Okay, a lot of people are like, okay, it doesn't have flash. What's up with that? Well, Apple has their whole reason why they don't like flash. If you want to read up on it, you can search online why Apple doesn't like flash, why Steve Jobs does not like flash. But personally, I have not run into a problem where I need flash for the kind of experience, web experience I use. I mean, you can't use things like Blog TV, some live streaming sites. There's a lot of things like anything with Adobe Flash Player, which is a lot of sites, you can't use it. It'll just say, sorry, you need Flash. But a lot of sites are now converting to HTML5, which has been working great for me. If you know, HTML5 is pretty new, and sites are still trying to get used to it. But it'll get better in the future, and I've already noticed a big difference. Okay, I'm already streaming videos over it and stuff, and it's awesome. Okay, for what I do, I don't need Flash. I don't really watch a lot of Flash. Okay, so the pros of the iPad. I went over the cons. Let's go over the pros. Alright, so Instant On. If you have a netbook and you have a laptop and you have a desktop and you have this device, they're all powered off, and this device you're normally not going to power it off. Okay, let's say they're all in sleep mode. Okay, what's great about this one is when you open up your laptop, it's going to take a little bit. This one, you just press a button right there, boom, you're on. You don't even have to type in that password if you don't have it, and just type in the password, and you're on your way to using the stuff. I really like the instant on. Gets to be on the internet really fast, and it's just easy. Okay, an awesome experience. It's really fun to use the internet. It's really fun to just navigate around the iPad with your touch gestures and stuff. Okay, the amazing screen. The screen is really, really clear, really vibrant colors. It's just awesome. I love looking at the screen just because it's just nice. The quality is amazing. So